Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. It is A New Hope over here, and we are progressing down the Anomaly events here finally. The monolith has been activated. We're doing a lot of active poking around on there, trying to see what science we can do. We do have our first captured critter over here. We've got a Sight Stealer. I'm quite eager this episode to go and visit this ancient complex over here. I'm going to go and clear it off the map, so then we could, get more for more rituals and things like that, and that'll be great. Ground penetrating scanner is done. Hang on a sec. So we can set both those up. Probably a good idea to start at least figuring out where these various sites are. Yeah, that wouldn't be a terrible idea to build that. Even if we don't set up the drills, if we can just start establishing more of these locations, especially for finding the rarer minerals, which we might find like 4 batches of steel before we find our first, I don't know, some gold or something like that. So that wouldn't be a terrible idea. I'm also not opposed to working our way up to some proper armor over here. Moisture pump we really don't need. We could push down the mech tech stuff, which is kind of nice. I mean, we could go straight up to some charge rifles. They're very expensive to build, but they are great. Like, if you compare, the big thing with the charge rifle is not so much the damage. Like, let's compare the assault rifle over here, right? Damage is 11. Range is 31. But the big thing, actually, that I meant to showcase here, is the armor penetration at 16%. If we look at the charge rifle over here, it's more damage. It's 15 versus 11. It still has a 3-burst shot, which is great. The range is a little lower. Assault rifles are very nice for the range. But in addition to having, like, substantially more damage, nearly 40%, a little under 40% more damage, it has, like, double the armor penetration, and that's actually the really big deal. Obviously, it's quite expensive to build because it needs plasteel and advanced components, but that's not a terrible idea. On the other hand, with our assault rifle tech that we're working on now, maybe we've got enough firepower and all we have to do is make sure to keep our people alive. So I am actually wondering about pushing up to marine armor. I kind of like it. The other thing we can do is the long-range mineral scanner, so we can find sites on the map to just go and raid for things. And that might not be terrible. The value of this, I've been really impressed by this. It's a little redundant in a sense between these drills, but not really. I mean, I suppose if you're willing to travel, the long-range mineral scanner is probably flat out better than the ground-penetrating stuff. Although we can go and keep getting some rock chunks, which I think was one of our concern a little bit. Oh, it's all 6 of 1, half a dozen. Maybe I will grab this and make sure to build it early enough so that we don't run out of material and block ourselves from being able to do it. Oh, we got a volcanic winter going on. That's fine. I did go and tell a bunch of people to start digging a little bit on the mining so that we can clear this a wee bit faster. Although, hold on. Was I doing that for the monument, which I ended up putting over here anyway? Or was I squaring this off for something else? I don't recall. We do just have the one construction, which is being worked on. Does anyone remember why I was doing this? I feel like it might have been for something like that. Of course, with the steam geyser here, there's not a whole lot of room to... Oh, I was just doing it for some blocks, wasn't it? I was like, yeah, we'll clear off this area a little bit, and then we're going to have access to some blocks. I think that's actually what it comes down to. Just in case, I'm going to say remove roof over here, just in case we end up with any thin roof that can be removed before it collapses. Obviously, we can't remove overhead mountain. That's simply not an option. Are you doing cleaning over there? Oh, no, that was a remove roof option, or action. Hey, I still got the little danger zone here, which we just going to pop. There's no way we can't just handle it as is. Emergency descent. Okay, I usually say no to these. But learning system. Masterwork like machine gun. Like machine guns are pretty much strictly kind of a worse version of the minigun. They do have the potential to do a lot of damage because they fire 6 shots. And they do have more base damage and more armor pen than the assault rifles. A little bit less range. I think the same range here as the pulse thing. But it's the number of bullets, and also it has a decent amount of stopping power, which can cause some staggering of enemies. Steel meditation throne. Archite capsule is very nice for some of the advanced gene stuff. Global learn factor. That is kind of nice. What's the other thing we get out of this? The neural calculator for research speed. You know what? This seems like the sort of stuff we want. I'm going to go for the neural composition tech print. Okay. So the reason I hate this mission is because you don't really... Where's the shuttle landed? That's actually unbelievably convenient. Holy cow. So I complain because a lot of times the shuttle is going to land like on the far end of the map, corner of the map, the edge of the map, far from your base. So you got to hike all your people out there. You've got to have them wait here because you don't know exactly when the raid is going to happen. You know, the departing shuttle's in 8 hours. The raid's going to happen somewhere in there. Meanwhile, your people are getting cranky and tired, and it's frustrating. But this is so close, and then things spawn in on the edge. You don't really have a good defensive option. This is so close to our base, though, which is nice. I don't have to respawn and move my people out immediately. As long as everyone's staying inside the walled area, bots too, we'll be able to respond. In fact, they might just get pulled in through the kill zone, unless they make a beeline directly for this, in which case we'll have to engage out there. It's interesting. Some of these guys spawned inside the base, and I think ruined our roofs. But that's fine. Yeah, the roof is getting rebuilt. I think this is the best one of these crash-landed shuttles I've ever seen happen. All right. Major break risk. What time is it right now? Midnight. Who's having the break risk? Okay, you're gonna go rest now. Good. I mean, we're gonna wake you up in a second. Hey, you were very tired. Go, clean sweeper, go. Maybe you were finishing the mining job before you went for a break. And like, maybe you were going so slow because you don't really have the skill. That's possible. We'll take this down a little bit now that we've got a few chunks kicking around. A little bit of sandstone, which is what we're making for the floor here, yeah. All right, so there's the raid. Neanderthals up over here. What are you going to do? Where are they going to go? Are they going to go around through my kill box? Yeah, I was worried they might smash the walls. I mean, or one of these idiots would go and walk outside the walls. But no, you're going to go through to my kill box. Great. We're getting some extra little sleepy Z's. Waiting for them to get over here. All right. Everybody, let's move my meleeers. Being a chunk. We'll bring the kiddos as well. Well, I don't know. Maybe we don't. They need a good night's sleep. You guys come over here. Meleeers, be ready to charge forward. These Neanderthals are pretty tough. They're not armored, but they're pretty tough. So it might take a few of these to kill that. But all primitive weapons, just fine. Yeah, they're going and popping quite a lot of these traps with not a single one of them going down yet. Which is fine, actually. Okay, combat command. No, we don't need anything like that. Since they're not really engaging range, I'll just get ready to move my melee people up here to block in case any of them make it up. Now they're deciding to run away. Bring you guys there. Unrecruit you two. And we can unrestrict everyone. Oh, except maybe the kiddos. Let's keep you in the walls. Just to stop the crazy wandering from happening. Okay, rescue shuttle has arrived. Presumably your auto-lit. Oh my god, I thought it was going to squish you. Oh, you did smash the door. Oh, I have to go and put my little mini turret down here. Okay, a couple of wigglers actually with these two that are departing. So let's go and cancel that. We're going to capture and... Oh, actually, hold on. Tend without medicine, capture. Do we have another doctor? Kaj. Oh, who's currently asleep. All right, Gomp, you're here, or Mugger, it'll be you. Tend, capture, unforbid. All right. So, there you go. Are you guys loading on there? Good. Okay, so we're going to deconstruct that and get some extra loot out of it. And then over here, we got a tech print. Liz, would you be so kind as to apply this tech print? Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Ooh, this tend is certainly taking a while. How's the bleeding? 4 hours? I guess we got to keep that up. 3 hours? No, keep going. Okay. Ooh, bad back. Well, you might still have something you can donate to the colony, even if you've got a bad back and are otherwise not necessarily desirable. And the big thing, we're a little shorter on steel. We do still have the mining command over there for it. And a few miners. Are you still tending? Jeez, okay. Tell you what you're going to do. I'm going to get you to capture. I'm betting this person is not going to bleed to death before you deliver them at this point. And then I can unrecruit Smacks as well. Shaman and Merchant. Okay. More steel in there. We've got some loose. This isn't counting as our stockpiled steel either. It's not in a stockpile. Components, we're going to need some more soon. as we work to finish the geothermal generator that is going to eat 8. Oh, Allison's become a child. Remain colonist. And we're going to cancel growth. There you are. Up and at them. Allison. Copy paste. Restrict you to the walled area. And where are you? Up over here. Boom. Hall plus. No childcare. Yes to the basic. Hall clean. Oh, wait. With the children, I really need to have a bigger explicit recreation schedule. They do learning. Who's the child, huh? They do learning even on the anything because the anything includes recreation. But this will force, hopefully, more recreation, more learning time. I feel like I should go and build another one of these just in case all the kids want to learn at the same time. Do we have enough people in childcare? We actually do, so that's good. All right, Sardine's got the medical emergency still. You're fine. You've lost a toe. You've got a bad back, yes. So I don't think we're going to be recruiting you, although... And you're a pyromaniac. Pyromaniac's a psychopath who's also he's hypersensitive, so you're going to break more crazy things. Yeah, no, okay. So, lung goes, other kidney, and then... Wait, do I have a bionic spine kicking around? Holy cow. Okay. Now, what do we have here? Just a psychopath. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Actually I think it can lead to different types of breaks, and no mood boost from socializing, but still, it's actually a lot easier to keep you happy. I think, if I'm recalling correctly. And you've got a smattering of useful skills at higher levels. Yeah! Alright. Hang on a sec. Wait, are you... You have Unbreakable Will? Why did it default to maintain only for you? How come do I not have the better prisoner interaction mod? Maybe I don't. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on you. Oh, I might want to add it in. I quite like it that it sort of auto cues. Because what I want to do, actually, I want to reduce resistance. Because then I want to use my convert actions as often as possible. Who's that? Jaden? Yeah. So we're going to use a convert on you. Okay, let's get our research projects back up here. We've got this. Oh, the brain wiring. Do I want this early? I kind of want the armor first. I kind of want people to not die. And then for the anomaly research, right, the new ferrite extraction, which was added in the mod. This gives tribals a way to extract ferrite from critters, but it's not prereq for things, so we're going to do that. Sardine has got an infection, and that's fine. Sardine's not sticking around. We got the lung out? We did. Good. So assuming the kidney surgery is fine. There we go. All right, we'll do heart and then liver. Either one of those, we'll finish things off, and that's okay. We're mostly going for value. I don't think, I hope anyway, that none of my people are needing a replacement of any kind. Allison, what am I going to do? I'm going to get you to just be ready with EMP. No, that's crazy. Why don't you have some frag grenades? There you go. Like playing catch. Oh, I do have a vitals monitor, but not built yet. So that's good. Ooh, plague in our dromedaries. That's very annoying. Okay, we do have medical beds, although we're going to want more, which is actually annoying to select while these guys are on there. Okay, because then they will go there. These two spots were being left open for maybe food, but I guess we're doing that outside. So, you know what? Let's do those two. Make sure there's lots of medical spots. So yeah, we should have a doctor go and do that. All right. Oh, I should have stripped you off first too to get the clothes. Not that it's going to be worth anything, because it's full of bullet holes, as it turns out. But okay, Min, what are you up to? Resting. I guess you're allowed to do that. Giving kids frag grenades is fine, right? Yeah, it's easy. If you know how to throw a ball, you know how to throw a grenade. All here. Well, mostly it's people going to be grabbing it to make blocks, which are then going to be used to the flooring over here. Oh yeah, the little trade group. I forgot about that. Hope, could you come out here and give them a chat before they leave? We might not actually make it in time. We could sell off some of our sick dromedaries. But we kind of want them, and I think they'll be fine. We got tons of neutromine. Yeah, so your tribals, you do have bioferrite, and it's cheap as heck. We got a lot of plasteel, so, I mean, we've got money. We might be tempted to just buy the plasteel. We know we're going to start burning through it. An excellent book to research electro harvester. Meh. You want some body parts? And I don't think we have any gold. Interesting. I'm not going to say the bionic spine. Well, no, we could just install it in someone. Even if we don't have someone with a bad back. We're not setting on infinite food, although I can sell you the Yayo. I think I'm going to hold on to the Lucy. I mean, it's always risky to do. Because someone might just go in a binge and eat it and then become addicted. A little out of our control, but so be it. Right, yeah, no breastfeeding because we had the pod. Actually, that was a while ago, too. I mean, maybe we didn't pod Allison right away? I mean, they're not in there very long. That is true. Okay, if I tell you to prioritize on this. Do some haul urgently on this stuff too, but actually, maybe I won't tell you to prioritize because it would be nice to get just a proper hauling for more efficiency. What I guess I could do is I could tell someone, listen, child, come over here. Oh, it's outside the walled areas. Right, so you're not going to haul that. Sorry about that. A little bit of a phone call interruption over here. Right, where were we? Right, we're trying to haul this stuff in. That's going to be fine. Stone. We might need to prioritize a little more stone cutting, not to mention some mining. I think I need to get some more sandstone going on. And then the people who aren't miners, I think this might be the easiest way. I'm going to set the craft up to the max for all of those guys. Now, really, it's probably just going to be stone cutting. There's only 2. But as long as 2 people are doing it consistently, that's going to be good. But yeah, I'm going to want the miners continuing to work on carving out the mountainside over here. How are we on waste packs? Okay, we're fine there. That's okay. This still needs to be finished. A little more steel brought over. And then, yeah, there's the steel. We do have the components, so that should now get finished. Good. And that'll fix some of our power problems. Infestation! Over here. Well, that's probably okay, actually. Okay, everyone at home for a little bit. Just realizing this area could be added to the walled. Let me do that. Expand, walled. Little miss spot there. That was weird. I don't think it really affected us, but there was a sliver. Okay, that's looking okay now. So, let's let those alien bugs pop up. There's quite a few. Now, the idea would be to trace them to the kill box, but, you know, we might be okay overall. Put a little hold open on this. We come out over here. Because I don't think the bugs will approach en masse to start off with. We've got a little choke point as well. Okay, I'm going to come over here just to limit line of sight for a sec. Okay, here's what's going to happen. You two are going to go there. Allison, with your frag grenades, I think you're going to stay in the base. Everyone else is going to pile between the block of melee. Petra, come here so you have hopefully a channel. Let me actually pull back on these guys. Tick, because people might come behind. I want to not have my range people get engaged into melee. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're okay, but maybe I will scoot you guys up here. Just a little bit worried about you being a little too far and us getting some friendly fire. Whoop. That's dangerous. Okay, we're fine there. Min and Jaden, I'll release the 2 of you. Although, oh, right, you're on kind of aggro behavior. Let me just put you on flee for now. Go. Insect infestation dealt with, so we're nice and happy. Okay, do this. Unforbid all. On restrict everyone except the kiddos. And the mechs get released as well. Okay, good job, everyone. Really nicely done. Supply 4 colonists. You'll send a ship. Okay, so it doesn't have a timer, so we don't have to worry about it expiring in our queue. But if we accept it, then it sends the ship right away, and then there's a timer. So we can just let it sit there for now. All right, a little bit of a break risk, but Pug's asleep, which is good. You guys are still bleeding. Okay, good for you. Min, could you maybe get your ass in bed? I'm just saying. And then we'll have to wake you up. I know, Smacks, your patient wasn't here, and now your sleep's being interrupted. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Just people being silly. All right. Let's do that. Now, we got to pay attention to the timer. Can't just look at the video length anymore because of the interruption. Oops. Planet view. What do we have here? Steel. And this was also steel, despite being different color. I guess it's the faction. Liz is having a hiding room. Ravenously hungry. Well, I'm sorry, Liz. It's not like there's not food for you. We can make a bunch more kibble for whatever that might be worth. Right, and then over here... Oh, yeah, I should have taken the opportunity to install the mod for this. But that's okay. And then... Jaden's our talker. Oh, we could do a ritual as well to convert you, which would work even better. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. All right, research is a go. Everyone's all right. This is up, although what we need is to make sure that any steel we've got gets brought to this component first, not, say, here or anywhere else. As long as it gets delivered, then it becomes a priority, which is going to be okay. You're going to grab that steel there. Once Liz is done breaking, because the injuries are basically done, we'll probably go and pop that danger zone. If I remember. The problem is it's just out of line of sight. But, oh, Proud Rhinoceros. Okay, got to keep you around. We're going to get raided. Architect Eye, Healer Mech Serum. I mean, these are big rewards, but those are serious-ass raids. If we knew that there were just going to be conventional raids that went through the kill box, that might be fine, but they could be... I think they can be like breach raids and things, can't they? Maybe they can't. Seems a little hard. A party, you know what? A few people are having some bad moods. A party right now would be good. And also, I wouldn't mind maybe a little religious ritual too. We will see. How much more time do I have for this? It's so easy for this to, like, that's fine, it's fine, and then it's not fine. Okay, 16 days should be fine. Okay, we are whacking more rocks, which is good. Stone cutting, in theory, is still happening at a fairly high priority with the crafting over here. Oh, we have the sandstone blocks. I guess people are constructing other things. Let me change the sandstone block total here so that we go and make more. Hell, there's so little sandstone blocks on the map. I could have maybe considered put a do forever on that too. But yeah, we have that. It's just there was some other construction going on. Now you should be getting looked at. Although someone might do this if we have steel, just based on proximity. Not that that takes a lot of time. But yeah, this is happening here. That's good. Okay. So before we consider going after the danger zone or after one of the sites on the world map, we have to let that structure finish. It's so hard not to get distracted. Although I do kind of also want to do a ritual. Partially for mood. Yeah, I think in about a day we can do this. 19 hours. That's going to be nice. Got to make sure we got to check all these things. Most of ours are dated though, so we'll mostly get a notification over here about it. Yeah. All right. Research is still good. We're not going to complain about that. Oh, you're constructing very quickly there. 15 construction. Yep, that'll do it. Still not using this fertile soil. It seems ridiculous to me, but at this point, I'm just doing it for, like, I don't know, spite? Jaden's got nothing to do. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can't do, especially if you can't be arting right now. But you're still going to go and do some wardening from time to time, so I guess that's going to be okay. Oh, we don't have enough room in here for the waste pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Time to lunch some waste packs. We have 25. 5 stacks. Bioferrite extraction is done. Let's go back to bioferrite shaping, if you please. One more. Great. Let's launch that. And so what we're doing is we're launching it to the yellow tribals over here because we're fine with them becoming hostile. I don't think they're hostile yet. I think this is still neutral range. I think it has to be minus 75, just like the plus 75 on the other side. Yeah, still neutral. That's crazy. The crap they're putting up with. Nice thing about the tribals is they can't fling the waste packs back at us. We got a heater waiting to be done over there too, right? To keep the temperature in here nice. Random visitor with some items to trade, maybe. But yeah, we still need the steel, although we're still waiting for this to be mined. Crafting continues to be high, although yeah, we've converted everything into blocks. But as soon as these blocks get chopped here, someone will go and make it, or as soon as the chunk gets chopped, someone will go and make a block out of it immediately. And yeah, we have to keep focusing on that. We don't always get a chunk over here either, unfortunately. But keep going. We'll appreciate having this place. Let's do the same thing where we say remove roof over here, just to make sure we don't get a weird thin roof collapse on top of our head. The overhead mountain we still have to be a little careful about because we can't remove that. And there is some overhead mountain there. Go, finishing that. Good. You know, Spax, why don't you go ahead and have a little chat here? I know you're not much of a trader, but that's going to be okay. Regular medicine. I mean, maybe. We buy more reinforced barrels, but we have 7 to spare. Might just keep my silver for something more interesting. Here, you want some yayo? Have fun with that. Okay. Okay, cooldowns are up. So what we're going to do actually is we're going to use the conversion ritual here on Camulo. Should be much more. I like the statue. Look at that. That's really cool looking. That's really cool looking. All right, I think I've got my timer right. I should probably put a cut in here. We're going to let this finish. Okay, it was effective, so it was a big drop. Not masterful, so we didn't get the instant conversion. I don't know how problematic that fire is, but I guess we can go ahead and home zone this because it's going to be home zone later, so it's not the end of the world. And it's close to the base. Oh, it's raining, so I guess we didn't have to worry about the fire too much, but no, this is fine. We still want to go and set up a little ritual room here, but there hasn't been any need for it yet. Well, I say that. Could we do void provocation? We might be able to. You know what? Let's go and plan... lay it out. This isn't going to be a very big ritual room. Here's the thing. Can we see the ritual spot yet? We can. Yeah, actually, this isn't big enough. So I don't know what we're going to use this room for. I might still build it. I don't know. No, let's cancel it for now. But yeah, we're going to need a bigger ritual room. Maybe over here. It's not a place people have to spend a lot of time going in and out of, so the fact that it's a little further away isn't a big deal. Maybe what I'll do is I'll plop down the ritual spot first. And let's do it thusly so that there's room. Is it because of this? It might be because of this. Get someone to cut this plant down. Could be this tree too. Might have been the tree more than anything. Okay. Now let's try this again. Anomaly. Oh, all right. I already had it. Not indoors. Stand with the base on all sides. It's fine there. Not there. It must be this stump, actually. Okay, well, still. If I drag it out to... How long is this from the outside? 11? 11, so it's a 9x9 internal space. I mean, we could go bigger just to fit our grid, but I kind of want to do something different. There. If we do this, there's going to be an extra border all around the outside, which is going to be room for our void statues and things like that. Okay. I think that's okay. We got a nicely centered door as well. Start this playing, although, is this the construction I want to have take over? I suppose I kind of want to still delay this a little bit, huh? Yeah. Okay, just because I want to make sure this is still being done. Although I suppose right now, I mean, we don't have any construction going on because we still don't have the blocks. Maybe I should set everyone's mining up to 1. Lost drifters. 5 refugees, Rollet, and 4 children. Well, if they decide to betray us, they're not going to be very challenging. I'll accept. And 1, 2, 3. We need some more beds. Guess I could have finished that. You know what? Don't worry about like the strange weird noises that are happening through these walls. Everything's fine. Definitely not temperature controlled over here, but deal with it. At least you'll have beds. So these new colonists. Come this way. Sure, we'll get you to standardize on that. The Hall Plus is fine too. You could childcare, so maybe we'll do that. Basics on a 1. Pause a sec. There's a zoot. Of course, the children don't have much in the way of skills. That's to be expected. But they can haul and clean. That's going to be okay. Meanwhile here, I'm going to turn off that wardening. Grow. Craft. Okay. Where's our Zut? Oh, right over here. Yeah, that fire could be annoying. We just quickly reset everyone? Okay. Because temperature in here would rise very rapidly. Very rapidly, and that would be freaky. Okay, that's nearly done. Hope's not great at mining. Yeah, only a 3. Like, everyone else has got something else they do first. Well, they construct first. Not that they can construct without the mine happening. It's kind of the idea there. Okay, you know what? Everyone jump in on the mining, please. I really don't want to keep this any slower than it is. Well, some of you are actually really good at mining. Okay, let me put the cut in here. So next episode, theoretically, this finishes. Actually, yeah, it only needs one more chunk, because the chunk gets cut into 4 blocks, I think, which should be enough to finish this. Oh, they need 4 blocks each. Actually, it's been delivered. We just need the constructor to go and finish it. So with that in mind, actually, let me cancel this mining and just re-enable it for you two. I wonder, Smacks, I'm going to have you mine before construct. Someone's got to be doing it. Although it's a little scary being the doctor. Min's so good at constructing. And I'm actually wondering about the same thing if we do this. Yeah. And Gomp. And we've got Pug at a 15. Yeah, actually, this is better. So this is going to be fine. We still have people who are highly skilled people who are focusing on constructing, but now mining should happen a little bit faster. So that should finish that. That's going to be good. Okay, let's go and put a cut in here. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.